Welcome everyone back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Apothecary Diaries, Season 2, Episode 17? Leave a like and subscribe. Let's go.
Supposed to hide your favorite toys before someone else does. Jinshi.
いつからマオマオの姿が見えないのです。
昼まではおりました。医局で玉葉様が使う急のモグルです。その時、高級に張り出す注意書きをしたそうで、その後、手習い所に行ったところまで、マオマオが行きそうなところは探して回ったのですが、見つけられず。
するところはあるが。
She got really carried away this time by someone else.
You should probably tell Loulan. I think he'd have some resources to make this shit happen.
Isn't that new eunuch also missing?
Oh, but she has the hairpin. So she probably dropped that somewhere. Is my guess. And then, oh no, he's probably not in charge of the kennels anymore. Fucking what's his face? The muscly man who was all with Pyrene. He saved them with the dogs. Lihaku, yeah. I was gonna say if he's still in charge of the dogs, but he wouldn't be. They're not on the trip anymore.
Getting the same story. Good question. Little baby. Will we find her now?
どんな様子でしたか？ああ、ちょうどルーメンさんが来たかな。じゃれつくにしてはしつこかったよ。確か疲労回復にいいものをって出した後かな。
Something that cats like.
持って行ったのはこれですか？
It's gonna be like coffee beans or something.
そこまでは前はもっと入っていた気がするね。ありませんが、探しに出てもいいでしょうか。
居場所がわかるのか？
いいえ、猫の方です。かもしれません。
猫探しが何の役に立つのでしょう。
She might be near maomao. Oh, she dropped them. Like Hansel and Gretel.
Maomao, どこにゃー？にゃー。
He didn't say Xiao Mao. The cat.
North side.
私が持ってきたものと同じです。
I wonder if she did that before she went into the office because she was already suspecting something.
Invisible ink.
I do.
Classic. Heat it up.
Or just hold it in front of the flame. Maybe she wrote with her spit, maybe, or something. Like there's like...
果汁や茶などを紙につけて書くと、こうして炙ったとき、そこだけがより燃えやすくなるのです。手を使ったようですね。ああ、そういえば。
Why didn't you? Yeah, could have remembered that before.
なぜ猫でしょう？
これはマタタビと言います。これを茶にすると冷え性や疲労回復に効果があります。猫はこれが好きで酔っ払ったようになるんです。利用したのでしょうね。
見つかる可能性は低いが、両面殿なら気づいてやったのだろう。
What did she write?
祠か。もう一つは読めないな。
あの辺りに祠はあります。
There's a shrine of choosing.
高級の北側には戦闘前の古い建物がある。 書き殴ったような。のっぴきならない状況だったんだろうか。
さあ、どうでしょう。
心配ではないのか。
心配ですよ。気をもんで他の仕事に差し支えがあってはいけません。
Very wise.
それに以前は
I should learn from this guy.
音信不通だったこともありますから。
Yeah.
ペジョとして黙々と働いていた。やはり似ているな、この二人。
Way too chill.
私のできること。
Well, his makes sense. There's people that could go into labor at any moment. He needs to be locked in.
Yeah, imagine that. Like, could you imagine if I lost my wits when she was missing for a fucking year? Here, sir! Right under your nose!
これはよくじゃない？似てるけど何か違わない？そうだね。
North
もうちょっと隠す。私
North
の同じ
area.
席はどう？これは
Oh, it's just Suirei's name.
Oh.
歪んで見えるけどすぐで。
Will she know because she's been hanging out?
不正休だから。どういうつもりで書いたのかしら。
Right, the wing, like it's like the country's, yeah.
よくマオマオです。シスイって言って。
名前か。名前ならもう一人水の字がつく人物がいた。
ローランっていう名前の妓女もいて、よくつるんでいて。
What about your granny?
私も何度か会っている。だがもう一人は聞いたこと。シスイという妓女を探せ。
You won't find her.
Oh boy.
ジンシ様。
Shipping vessels?
God.
Oh, is she not in on it?
Yeah, that's
I thought
what
she was, but... Or is she just acting?
She could be, but... I'm...
Looking like Gone?
この娘はあの場では水霊に従うしかなかった。もしも断れば私も死水も危なかった。何？それにしても高級にあんな抜け道があったなんて。
Secret tunnel! Through the north.
死水と初めて会った場所も見張っておいてくれ。
Oh, is this where she writes? That's risky.
行くぞ。親父、気がついてくれればいいけど。外に馬車を用意してある。これから村娘という体でいてもらう。そこで着替えて港まで向かうぞ。
Where are we
Yeah, like, what's the
going?
point? Why not just kill her and hide her and throw her body in the ocean? Well, like, why?
身につけられたのはジンシ様からもらったかんざしだけ。
Yeah, that can come in handy if we go somewhere where someone can recognize
She could
it.
stab her.
寝る？いつもは子供みたいに賑やかなのに。 おやすみ、死水。
Something doesn't sit right. Is it possible that Suirei doesn't know about her?
Swap ships twice.
ここはどこなんだろう。
GeoGuessr, Maomao.
入ってないかな。
Ooh, some animals? You're concerned?
Is she afraid of animals or afraid of snakes, maybe?
なんだ。
She just have like crazy PTSD.
苦手なのかな。
That's good to know.
それ自体はおかしくない。おかしいのは。
She protected her?
Yeah, okay.
She must be in on it. She knows about
Yeah.
her and like that she's afraid of snakes.
ゆっくり吸って。
おいお前
これではっきりした。どういうつもりだ。ただの嫌がらせです。見えなかったか。スイレ。スイは元知り合いです。
Yeah, cut the act already.
何のことを言っている。シスイは見た目より高等なを受けているように思います。それと端々にの良さが出ていました。まあそうとは思わせぬ行動。そんな下女ならいくらでもいるだろう。軍師殿の娘がいるくらいだからね。そのことまで調査済みか。シスイ、いきなり隠し通路から出てきた時は驚いただろうね。慌てて追いかけた挙句使ってしまう。
Oh, that's how it was let in.
Oh.
マオマオは鋭いな。それでカマをかけたんだ。でもやめてよね。姉様はヘビとか大嫌いなんだよ。名前が安直すぎると言っただろう。他の子は気づかない。
Sister.
Why would you gamble with a name like that? Yeah,
Yeah.
sister?
下女は字が読めないものが多いから気にしなかった。それに一つ謎が解けた。どこから入ってきたのか。シスイが湯殿に通ってちょうどその頃、宦官として湯運びをさせられていた。接触しやすくするためだ。スパイ失格かな。
Yeah.
この二人は私を高級から連れ出したんだろう。もう先生に使うつもりか。
It would work.
だとすればろくなことにならない気がする。行くぜ。ここまで来れば逃げても無駄ってことか。一つ確かめていないことがある。確信はないが、もしかしたら死水は。
Hold on.
How are you gonna figure that out? How are you gonna test that?
The fuck is this?
I don't know what they could want. I wonder if they just need her help with something.
Yeah, like
just they actually need her
Yeah.
help, and they aren't trying to be like they aren't trying to.
Like someone they know is really sick and they just.
But then why all the theatrics before and the oh.
It's not any foreigner.
Are you sure? It seems like it could be.
Are you sure?
Like, they just untied my hands.
What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, the vibe is very casual.
Festival? Is this some weird like fucking like what is it when in America like all the conspiracy of all like the world leaders getting together and going camping and then like making sacrifices or like talking about their plots and shit? What's that? It's
I've never heard of that in my life.
Yeah, because you're a sheep. That's why you never heard of it. But anyway, so is this what's going on here? Because he's from a rich family. They're both like noble or royals.
Just from here.
But this is like a hot springs place. There's the Western envoy. There's like this kid who's rich. There's them who's rich. There's like it's like a secret fucking base out in the middle of the like nearby, roughly the capital, the rear palace. I wonder if this is like some weird like conspiracy village that like a bunch of people meet to fucking discuss all their crazy plans or something. But again, that makes me question why they're even keeping Mao Mao alive. She's still wearing the hairpin.
士が連れていた護衛の一人。博士がいるのか。
Yes.
だとご存知なのですか。蘇った後にもいろいろ仕事があったからな。
Why are you sharing this with Maomao?
死んでも暇にならない。ママも行こう。
Look at all this nice stuff.
The masks.
あ、坊ちゃん、探してきましたよ。このくらいで。そんくらいあればいいかな。
And paint them.
いい宝石だね。だろ。ね、探してきたんだ。いや、探したのは誰だろう。ありがとう。これを集めたのは今日じゃない。
She's calling him out for it.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
どのくらい経つんだろう。
じいさま、報告が上がりました。石のそばに古い祠が見つかりました。そこを入り口にして使われていない水路を抜け。ではマオマオは高級の外に出たのだな。そうかもしれません。を消した日から。
Yeah, good thing we noticed that. Don't know how she got in here in the first place.
それから死水登録がありませんでした。登録がない。
Gotta talk to Xiaolan.
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck. And Mao Mao's not here.
This is not great timing. At least her dad's here. That's why he definitely, if he wasn't here, then Yoko would probably die.
Yes. But if Li Hua gets...
Yeah, I mean, who knows if they're gonna do all that again.
But if they, even if they don't, Loman's old, so he might be shaky. For a C-section, that's rough.
I really thought that Shisui was not going to be in on it just because it was so obvious that she was in on it that I was like, oh, I bet they're going to do like a little switcheroo that like...
But no, she was just still pretending to be in on it until Mao Mao guessed it. But they're doing a double switcheroo where she is like, oh, is she in on it? Oh yeah, she's in on it. Oh, well, case closed. She's in on it. That was the secret. That was the secret. Yeah, that was the secret. That was the whole secret. And then Mao Mao drops a thing of like, maybe could she be... But could Shisui be loulan, I imagine, is what she's thinking.
Yeah, but she's calling her sister and him brother. They all don't look alike, so I don't know if they're actually related.
Brother, she's not calling him brother.
Or he was calling her...
He's calling all of them Nason, which is a Japaneseism, I think, that like...
Okay, I couldn't...
He's like being familiar with them. I don't think they're actually related. Maybe they are. But I think that he's just saying that as like a...
I guess they're all just very close.
It's a familiar term. I don't think that they're actually related. At least the kid isn't. I think that like... It seemed like Shisui was saying to her... I don't think that they're actually related, but I think that like... Being that she's this bastard child who was... you know, who has royal blood. And that... Shisui loulan's family is like really trying to take over the royal lineage. It seems like that's where things are heading. She was maybe taken in by that camp and then was raised alongside loulan as like an older sister type figure in her
all
home.
That makes sense. I guess I just don't get, like, they're acting very chill.
I know.
But like I don't know what they expect, because it's like you could kidnap Mao Mao and be chill about it and that would be completely fine. If one of you hadn't previously attempted to assassinate Jinshi and, like, pulled a bunch of other fucking stunts in the rear path, like, you know what I mean? Like, if, say it was just Shisui by herself, and then she turned out to be a spy and kidnap Mao Mao, I'd be like, sure, this is, like, great. Like,
but, like, why don't they just kill her? What are they,
well, they clearly need her for something, and they're clearly, like, still acting like they're friends with her.
I think they're just, like, making it easy on her, but like I don't think they're gonna kill her, but yeah, they must need her for something. That's the question. That's the question is, you know, they captured her because they extended themselves because Suirei knows Mao Mao and knows that Mao Mao is smart enough to know when Mao Mao has figured it out. So she like jumped in and then, you know, kind of put a stop to shit. But like You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, they must need her for something. I just can't figure out what.
Then why wouldn't you just kill her? Yeah, they must need her for something.
Because if they just knew that
she's
like,
oh, we capture her because she's interfering, and then we take her here, and then we're having this weird festival. Probably like, first of all, it's all foxes, and foxes like are tricksters.
Yeah.
And there's like this all assassination plots and like, you know, shape shifting essentially. These people that are like pretending to be other people. It kind of fits with that whole theme. So it does seem like this Bohemian Grove is what it is. The Bohemian Grove is what I'm kind of thinking of. I don't know if it's exactly that, but like it seems, you know, Maomao's like, oh, a village out here? Where the fuck even are we? Like, and there's like all these noble people from all over the place, like who are staying here.
Well, if they're staying there, it's probably because they're all, because like, yeah, my whole thing was that everything was separate, but then they're now making everything all together, like with all the foreign party coming in, like they're
well, we thought that was the same as well because that's how they were getting all the abortion drug shit that was needed for all the babies. So and because SHISUI and their whole family is like the richest family and they're, you know, making all these connections. It seems like this is some kind of a meeting about what's going to happen going forward. Like that's why they're gathering in a festival. Like that's a common thing in like medieval fantasy as well, is, you know, like whenever there's a tourney, you know, that it's because all the lords are gathering together and then they meet there and they have a party, they have a banquet, and they decide like, okay, what are we doing this winter? Are we invading the other country? What are we doing in terms of provisions? Do we have, you know, can we defend ourselves from this and that? That's where people discuss that type of thing. Because, you know, travel is a big deal. Like you can't just fly to the other side of the country for a meeting. So you set up these like birthdays for the royal people or for like a summer solstice or whatever festival. Everybody goes to the hot springs, and then you talk about real shit. So that's what it seems like it's happening here. But it's like, Maomao figured out all your stuff, so you're just gonna basically show her all this? Like, even if you need her to, like, treat somebody or something.
Figure something out.
Then why would you just openly show, well, you wouldn't blindfold her, you wouldn't, like, take her in a carriage, you wouldn't, like, keep her in a basement and, like, show her only what you want her to see. You know, you're flouting her throughout the town while she's wearing the hairpin of of jinshi.
Yeah.
Of the emperor's, like, younger brother or whatever.
But that one's
jinshi. Anyway, yeah. So, like, anyone who has been to the Rear Palace, meaning probably a decent amount, not to the Rear Palace itself, but, like, is familiar with them, might recognize that hairpin as from somebody important high up in the. I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Like, I obviously don't think that it's like bad. I just genuinely have no idea
what's the logic here.
What this plot line is going to be. Like, I don't know what. Like I said, if it was just SHISUI by herself doing this, but because suirei is here too, I'm kind of like, you know, I don't trust you at all. So, you know.
And then, like, why cut her binds? Like, they cut Shisui's binds and they're like, Maomao too, fuck it, I guess.
Maybe just because it's like the whole, like, you know, you guys are being kidnapped together plot is over, and where's she gonna go?
But then what was Suirei's plan when they got here? Because they got bumped into by this kid who knows SHISUI. So then, like, they would walk in with their hands tied, say Maomao didn't, like, challenge them. Yeah. They walk in, their hands are tied, and the kid's like, oh, hey, big sis SHISUI, what are you doing here?
Why are you tied?
Why are your fucking hands tied? And then Maomao's like, oh, so I guess you know each other? You've been here a while? Like,
yeah,
you guys must be working together. And then it's like, oh, you got me now.
It must just be, like, I mean, I feel like, especially SHISUI, like, kind of knows Maomao, and knows that, like, at this point, she's not gonna fight back. Like, if it gets revealed, like, she's gonna just go with it, you know?
But
like,
it's kind of dumb because she just threw a snake at suirei and then admitted that she was harassing her. It's just starting to feel like... It's starting to feel like it's to be dramatic or to, like, be mysterious. Like, it just doesn't really so far make sense, even if it's for her to treat somebody, like I said. Like, if that's the thing, like, why would you show her all this? Why would you bring her through the front door? Maybe they weren't going to go through the front door before she, like, revealed, they had to reveal it. But then why would you untie her hands? She just tried to throw a snake at you to figure out if you were, like, lying to her or that she was afraid of snakes. You now know this lore about her. You're giving her more information. you just like are parading her through town. Everybody's seeing her. If anybody finds out that she was here, they probably will. Then, you know, you're going to be in trouble. Or not. You know, maybe that's telling us something. Maybe it's like...
Well, it's like if everyone here is loyal to them and like...
You can't count on that.
Yeah.
You can't count on that. I don't know. It just feels a little bit like... You know? Like, I want to give it the benefit of the doubt as much as possible. We'll just have to wait and see. But it also, like, I can't lie. It does feel a little bit like having your cake and eating it too, in a way. Like, you want to have this big, all these reveals and stuff, or there's more to reveal, but you also don't want to tell the story from the perspective of Maomao, who's trapped in a basement, and who, like, you want Maomao to be able to experience things, like, from a writing perspective, is like, you want Maomao to be captured, and, like, Shisui's here, and you want to be able to have dialogue and seed other things, and, like, you know, tease other plot lines or different reveals and stuff like that. And there's not really a way to do that if she's bound and gagged and thrown in a basement somewhere and, like, kept from everything. There's not, like, you can't really show all this place and build up this festival and, like, all that kind of stuff. There's no way to really get her that information since we're getting the information through her. So... You know, like, it feels like that it's more of that kind of thing where it's just an issue of the writer wanted to write from this perspective, and there's not really a fun way to make the story interesting if you do it in a way that would be more logical from Suirei's point of view. Like, she was holding Shisui fake hostage, and, like, keeping up this whole act, and then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll see where it goes.
I still, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt.
I can give it the benefit of the doubt, but I do have doubts. I can go with it, and you know, the show's proven itself to be, you know, trustworthy, and that it's not just gonna, like, have these stupid leaps in logic just for no reason or just for convenience sake so you can show what you want to show. I can trust that the show is going to, you know, follow the trend that it has set for itself, and I have faith in it as a series so far. But I do, you know, I feel like these aren't crazy questions to ask at the very least. I don't know. It just feels a little bit thin, but there's no way to find out unless we watch more. Leave a like, subscribe. We'll see you next time, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.